Hi, it's Katie and welcome to my corner of the world. Alright, it's a Tea Tuesday, but I'm going to kind of treat it like a Mask Monday. I have my empties to go through and there's not a lot of masks in here, so I got to get masking more. Alright, so I'm going to use this ginseng mask from Botanic Farms. Not sure where I got this. I think it might have been in an Ipsy bundle. This is the Natural Energy Mask containing ginseng extract, adenosine that provides adequate nutrition to skin and reduces wrinkles. Well, I'm glad it's adequate. All right, if you want to see my a Sizzles and Fizzles for 2 months, and yep, I got behind again. And so 2 months of Sizzles and Fizzles, then come join me. Okay, so I have the mask on. Now, it is a little odorous. I'm not saying it's a bad odor, it's a ginseng odor. Alright, so if you like that, it's okay. Hey, I'm kind of like, haven't made my mind up yet on if I like the smell or not. But let's get into the Sizzles and Fizzles. If you are new, hi, my name is Katie, and on my channel I do unboxings, mystery boxes, subscription boxes. I'm doing a lot of advent calendars coming up very soon. Spoilers for Ipsy, FabFitFun, and advent calendars. And Tea Tuesdays. Tea Tuesdays are the time for me to kind of reconnect with you, go over things like Sizzles and Fizzles, talk some giveaways. Once a month I have a live Tea Tuesday. I try to get it on the last Tuesday of the month at 7:30 on a Tuesday, of course. The last 2 months, again, I've been running behind on everything, so it's been the first Tuesday of the month. We're going to try and get things back on track in October. We'll see. Way my Sizzles and Fizzles work. I rank things that I have used on a scale from 1 to 5. 1 is it fizzled. And when it fizzles, it is just a bad product. I have very few of those, but I like to say there's something like inherently wrong with the product. Like if it's a fizzle. Oh, those are the ones. 2s, they are the not for me products. They could be a perfectly good product, just not for me. Whether it's the color, the texture, I have oily skin, it's for dry skin, any of those things, it's hard for me to rate. So it's a 2, but it's just not for me. 3s are like, it's just okay. Hey, I always like to say if I got it in a box, then I may or may not keep it. I may hold on to it and use it again, or I might throw it in a giveaway. Hey, but they're the just middle of the road. 4s, now we're getting into the ones that I really, really like. My 4s are, you get it, but wait for it to go on sale. Oh, it is not worth full price, and rarely are things worth full price for me. But if you can get it on sale, I suggest you get it. 5s, just like the ones, there's not too many 5s. 5s are the ones where I'm like, if I couldn't find it on sale, I would pay full price for that item. So let's get into these. So let me find my Fizzles. Okay, I only have a couple of Fizzles this time. These are the ones that they just weren't a good product. The first one I got in a TheraBox. This is the Amina Pina Colada Hand and Body Cleanser. It smelled wonderful. It didn't lather well at all. And it might be that it's, free of phthalates, but it was like very liquidy. It didn't, seem to foam up or clean well. Using a washcloth, using a body poof, just using my hands. Like I tried it multiple different ways and it just didn't seem to work. Like I said, it was very, very liquidy. I would have thought that it would have been a little bit more gel-like. So for me, you know, maybe if it was a little more gel-like and I can control it a little better, maybe I would have put it up to a 3. But because of the way it was, it's just a fizzle for me. And I had one more, and I had high hopes for this. I was so excited about this. I got this in a Stylovana collab that I did with them a while ago. This is the Farm Stay Oil-Free UV Deference Sun Cream. Name SPF 50 plus. Sounds fantastic, right? This stuff was horrible. Well, it might be okay if you stay completely dry. Like you don't sweat, it doesn't rain, and somebody doesn't splash you with water, any of that. But Emily and I wore it to a baseball game, and there was a little drizzle. And as soon as the drizzle hit us, it was like beating up, it was slimy, it was disgusting. And I got a little bit of a burn because it didn't protect me from the sun anymore then. And it was not good. We were both grossed out by it. So this is a complete fizzle for me. All right, the twos. Not too many twos as this time around. Just a few. Like I said, these are the not for me. These are the products, like, they might be good, they just weren't for me. The first one is the Facery Collection Moon Velvet Sleeping Mask with shea butter and azulene. And it was a nighttime moisturizer. I didn't like the smell particularly. Maybe that's because it had a lot of lavender. It didn't seem to dry down on my face. Like I still felt greasy like the next morning, and I just didn't like it. So, you know, maybe if you have really dry skin and you don't have oil like I do, though, maybe it's a great one for you. But for me, it was a not for me. Okay, this is another one I wanted to love. This is from, I think it's called So Cool. Be Cool. B-E-E-K-O-L-L. Or K-O-O-L. Wait. B-E-K-O-O-O-L. 3 O's in there. It's a little thing that you can put on, and it's supposed to like help cool you down. And maybe I didn't use it right. It has it for like cooling relief from a fever, or I put it on because I had a migraine, and a lot of times like just like a cool washcloth or something like that will help me. This had no effect. I do better actually with the heated eye mask than I do with this. This really just didn't help me at all. I'll stick with either a cool washcloth or I'll put my steam mask on. So that was a not for me. Let's see. The Olaplex Bond and Intense Moisture Mask. People love Olaplex. Love it. It was okay, I guess. I mean, it didn't really even make it to meh for me. I have thick curly hair, and it wasn't thick and creamy enough for me. It didn't leave my hair feeling like it was nourished, and I definitely did follow the instructions. So maybe if you have thinner hair or you don't have coarse hair, or it might work for you really well, but it did not work for me. Along the lines of the hair products, I use the MKS Eco Curl Cream. I have used some of their other products before and really, really like them. They have a detangler that I've gotten in FabFitFun sales that we absolutely love. We love the smell. The smell of this too was amazing. It smells like a spa. It just didn't do good things for my hair. Or it was, you know, it didn't like help the curls at all. I was like using the Olaplex all like around the same time, and I was like, I got to the point I was like, what the heck is going on with my hair? Like, it was just frizzy every day. It just wasn't, the curls didn't look nice and bouncy and healthy. I was like, I gotta go back to all my old stuff because what I'm using right now is not it. And this lasted longer than the Olaplex, so I know, oh, it wasn't the combination of the two. I think it made it worse, the combo of the two, but each on their own wasn't, my hair wasn't loving either. The Lightning Wand Hero. There wasn't really anything in it. Like, it was like dry. Hey, I think I got a little bit on there now, but I almost put it in the Fizzle, honestly. I mean, it would be like a 1.5. It's supposed to lighten up your dark spots. I didn't see it do anything, but then again, I almost didn't see any product coming out either, so that one is definitely not for me. This is another, like, you know, holy grail for people. The Milk Hydro Pro primer, or the gripper one. I think I need a primer that is more, or helps like smooth out the pores and the texture of the skin. So that's why it's a not for me. It works great as a gripping primer if that's all you need it for, or is to keep the makeup on, and it's fine. I mean, I would sometimes use it in conjunction with another primer or that would do more pore blurring, but on its own, it's a not for me. This is the Aura Multi-Stick in Intrigue. It was okay. It's supposed to be a blush and a lippy. You can see it kind of pulls on my skin, so I did not like that. It doesn't really show up much, and considering how pale I am, to not show up on my skin is pretty hard to do. So it was just a not for me. This is actually Vapor, V-A-P-O-U-R. All right. And then we had the Undone Matte Unfoundation Matte Tint, and it's very light coverage. It is very, very light coverage, which is my one problem with it, but you know, that's not a problem of it. It says right there it's going to be light coverage, but it just didn't lay down nice. Like, I've tried it with several different primers, and it was gross. I thought at first it was maybe because I had a little bit of sun. No, it kind of beat it up. It was just not, it wasn't good for me. So it might be great for someone else, but not for me. I didn't even finish this one, and it's getting trashed. And then that last not for me one, which is kind of I was kind of surprised because it's probably the only one from this brand that I might put in here, and it's from ColourPop. And it's the Acai You Baby, a palette. I got this in one of their mystery bundles. Let's see if I can get it open here. There we go. And my problem with it is it's not cohesive. I can't make a cohesive look with it. They're all shimmers. This one is pretty on its own. It's just a very light, you know. Oh, this one in here is pretty on its own. These really are the only two. This one is the only, it looks more of a matte, but it still has some sparkle to it. It is really dark. And then this one, and has this like blue glitter in it. It's just, let's see if you can see it there. It's just not pretty when you put it on. And it kind of doesn't even seem to go with the other ones. I don't know. Oh, it was a not for me palette. And I will probably end up decluttering this one. And because I like my 4 pans to at least be able to make one cohesive look. I feel like if you're getting 4 pans, you should be able to make at least one look out of them. And I feel like I can't with this. threes. There's always a ton of threes. These are the threes and fours. There's always a ton of. So threes are the ones that were like, maybe. Okay, first I have the Necessaire body wash in eucalyptus. I got this in FabFitFun, I think. It was okay. I didn't, you know, I like my Bath and Body Works ones better. It was very light scent. It cleaned my body, you know. That's all it needed to do. That's what it did. And so if I got it again, I might use it, or I might throw it in a giveaway. It's not one I'm going out and purchasing on my own. The same thing with this Elta MD skincare. This is a skin recovery essence toner. It actually was pretty nice. This one, I will say, if I got again, then I would probably keep. This was really nice when I did get at a little bit of sun and at the beach. So I will say this recovery toner was nice for that. I don't, you know, I'm not going to go out and buy it though purposely. I think I would have been fine with my other toners. I finally finished up the Milani Make It Last Matte Finish Spray. It is a very nice finish spray. I might buy it, I might not. You know, between this and the e.l.f. are both good. And I have been working on using this up since last year. This is the Hemp's Exotic Green Tea and Asian Pear Herbal Moisturizer. It's got a very light scent, and it's Hemp's. It's a good lotion. I don't think I would necessarily buy this scent again. And I think I'd like something a little bit more scented, maybe. So, it's okay. Whole bunch of like squeezy tubes, little samples. This is the Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. This moisturizer was nice. I didn't like it at first. Once I got used to it, I liked it a lot better. So I would maybe use it again if I got it, but it's not one I'm going out and purchasing. From Epilel, I had the Brightening Santa, and most masks end up in the threes because I have so many different ones. You know, some of them I really, really like and repurchase again. Most of them I just get whatever is on sale or whatever somebody sends me. Same thing with the Creme Shop. This is the Rose Water Infused Essence Mask. It was a perfectly nice mask. It did have a lot of rose scent to it, and I think that's why it kind of ended up here, because I do love my Creme Shop mask. So, Vitamask. This is the Vegan Collagen Lip Mask, Moisturize and Plump. Now I saved this one because it was so super cute. I would go out and buy this, probably not at the Vitamask price. So if I found it on sale at like TJ Maxx or something, I might get it again. But look how stinking cute that is with the cherries on it. That was like its big saving grace, was it had the little cherries on it. Tom Ford, I had samples of their foundation. It was a very lovely foundation. None of them were quite my shade, but I'm not paying Tom Ford prices. If I get a sample again, I may or may not use it. Then I had the Dermablend Never Felt So Good Instagrip Jelly Primer. It was alright. Again, it was more of a grippy primer. So, you know, I doubt I would pick it up again. What else do we have here? We have the No More Pores Pore Purifying Cleanser from Dr. Brandt. It was a very nice face cleanser. If I get it in a subscription box, I probably would hang on to it, but I'm not going out and paying Dr. Brandt prices for this. Same thing with this Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion. It was very nice. It's Murad. It's great. I'm not paying prices of Murad for it. Same thing, this Osea Ocean Cleanser was a nice cleanser, but I'm not going out and getting it again. And Okay. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Dominique, this is the Blur and Moisturize Serum Primer. This was a nice primer. If I got it, I would probably keep it, but I'm not going to go buy it because I have other ones that I like better. Clinique Moisture Surge Auto Replenishing Hydrator. It was a very nice moisturizer. Symbiosis London, and this kind of is like a 3.5. Like, I want to be able to go buy this again, but it is stupid, ridiculous expensive. This is the Bee Venom and Niacinamide Delight Radiance Restoring Facial Serum. I did like this serum. I liked it a lot. But Symbiosis is stupid, ridiculous expensive. Like, we're talking probably like $80 to $100 for this, and I just... Even on sale, I can't justify it. It would have to be on like super sale on like nice. Like, this probably should get a 4, but because of the price, it's getting a 3. Same thing with the Golfaden Radical Difference Antioxidant Serum. I love the Golfaden serums, but they're so expensive. So when I get them in Ipsy, great, wonderful. But unless I can pick them up in some mega Ipsy sale, I'm not going to go buy it because it's stupid, ridiculous expensive. So those are two. If you have the money, hey, go get them. If you don't, it's okay. Hey, all right, couple other ones here. Let me go through these rather quickly. The Glamnetic eyeliner. It's okay. I have to try this. With the lashes is because on its own it's just eh. Same thing with this Hip Dot liner. It's just okay. The Maracuja, the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. I do love this. And I probably, it would have to be on a really, really good sale for me to get it again. Just because there's so many dupes of it now that you can get something else instead. The ColourPop Lippy Stick. Like, this was nice. It's surprising. I think I thought this was more of a gloss, as a lippy, more of a bullet style lippy. I don't love the color. I don't love the texture. It's just okay. Hey, this is Tarte Quick Stick. It's got a spin-up liner on this end and a liquid liner on, nope, a spin-up eyeshadow on this end. It's all right. Oh, I have two of the Tarte Maracuja in here. Apparently I've been going through them. Let's see. What do I have? Oh, Nude Sticks Nudies. This is their contour. This actually is really nice. I just don't know if I would I like other ones better, but I will keep this and continue to use it. If I got it in a box, I probably would keep it. This is BFC. It's a liner in purple liner, or kind of that color there. Again, nothing wrong with it. I just don't tend to wear color liners. ColourPop Color Stick eyeshadow stick. It's nice, great for the inner corner, but I don't know if I would go out of my way to get it again. And one of those, like, I'll hold on to until I do a declutter and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that. e.l.f. This is their Hydrating Core Lip Shine. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Clinique Black Honey. I actually have, there's another e.l.f. one that I like better, and that I think is a better dupe of the Black Honey. Let's see, that is it right there. It feels really nice. It's the e.l.f., I think it's called their Quick Slick. And it's also in like a black cherry or black honey. So something similar name. I like that better than this as far as a dupe for the Clinique one. And this is the AF94 Playdate. It's a multi-use cheek and lip color. I got this in my last Walmart beauty box. I'm waiting on my Walmart one, and I like this better than the other one. It's just a little peach for me. I'd rather it be a little bit more on the pink side, but it performed very nicely. Then I had the Tatcha, the Deep Cleanse. This is an exfoliator. I did not particularly like this. I felt like there were like little beads left even after cleansing my face with water, or like a lot of water. So not my favorite. It would not get that one again. And oh, wow, I am just busting on ColourPop here, and I usually love ColourPop. The Limoncello palette. People love this. This is like a cult favorite. I feel like I'm busting on cult favorites too. This is just a not for me color story, is what it is. It's very orange, very yellow. I did not find myself reaching for it. The thing I reached for the most was this one, the dark brown right here. Other than that, it's like orange, 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 yellow, yellow. Oh, this comes off kind of orangey. Pretty much the bottom row, and even the blue I didn't use. Like these three here and this one. And if I could have a quad of those, it would be great. But I wouldn't go back and purchase this one again. Fours. These are the ones that I really like, that I say get on sale. The Facery Sunbay soothing mask. Great. I used this after I got a little too much sun on the beach. I really, really enjoyed this. I would definitely pick this up again. In fact, I have to check. I might have some credit at Facery and might need to get some more. But it was really, really nice. Nice. The Bioderma Sensibo H2O. This is a micellar water. It's a micellar water. It's great. It is ginormous. I got it at Costco. Oh, so I think I paid like $10 or $12, and it was almost 29 ounces. That's why it's a 4. Probably most micellar waters would be like a, This one's a 4 because, you know, get it at Costco. Oh, it's a great micellar water. I put my Nomad highlighters in here. I have the Sunbathers and the Around the World. They're 4s only because you can't get them anymore. So if you can find them like on Mercari or somewhere, or eBay, and you're comfortable with getting them through those, I would say pick them up. They are gorgeous. This one's kind of a purpley color. I was so scared to try this one, and I'm so glad I finally did. It is just a stunning highlighter. And the Cindy Batters one is more of kind of your traditional kind of peachy gold one. Again, it's Nomad, and it's Nomad formula. It's insane. And so, oh, it's like right in between the two there. So this one's a lot more subtle than this one, but great highlighters, great brand. There's a ton in here, guys. I'm just gonna start pulling things out. My Purely's Vitamin C CC Cream and SPF 50. I love this stuff. I love their BB a little bit better, but this is amazing. This I think was in medium, which is it was okay during the summer. Even then it was a little dark. Like the light medium is better for me, but if I find this on sale, I pick it up. Same thing with the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. Really, really liked this, but I would need to get it on sale. It's stupid expensive. I don't know why I put the Julep one in here. The Julep one is probably the same name. It's an eyeshadow stick as the other eyeshadow sticks. I don't know if you can see it up there. It's picking up a lot darker than it is in real life, Dave, but it was nice, and it has a little blender on the other end. I don't think I'd give it a 4. I think that was a 3. The Amika Nourishing Mask. I really loved this. I have not liked any of the Briogeo. I haven't liked any of the Amika up to this point, but this Soul Food one was really, really nice. The only reason it gets a 4 is it's a little more on the expensive side than some of the other masks that I use. So, like I'm using a Mark Anthony one right now, but it's like half the price of this, and you get more. Also in highlighters, I have my Glowdient. I think I've talked about this one before. I love this highlighter. I have repurchased this one and before. So get it on sale though. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when I do these things late. The Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. This probably deserves a 3 also. It is an awesome cleansing balm. Don't get me wrong, it gets everything off. For me, it's just, I don't like the rose scent. The original one is perfectly fine. I don't need the rose. This is Ciate London in Plum Up. This is a single shadow. Ooh. It's now busted. It is super, super pretty. I'm running out of room here. That is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty, like, everyday shadow. My Huda Purple Haze one, kind of the same thing. It's just a stunning, it's just a beautiful palette. Because it's Huda, it's expensive, so I wouldn't pay full price for it, but it's a really, really pretty palette. And I was really into the purples, especially like early on in like late spring, early summer. So I really like this one. And this one, as you can see, it's broken. This came broken in a like Macy's box, and not the subscription box, like one I got on their sale. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. It's the one right here. I was like, I love this highlighter. Look how beautiful it is. It's subtle. That's what I love about it. It's subtle. Like there's the Nomad one. That one's a lot brighter. This one's super subtle. I love this. I can't get rid of it. I hope it doesn't break more than it is already. A couple other hair masks. The Foxy Bay Replenishing Hair Mask. Love this one. This is the Main Club Cha-Ching thing. This one was great. This one I think was in my ABC panning one. I double check that, but great. A mask. Grace and Stella eye mask. Everything's better in pink. Love these. This is the Misho Beauty. This is in XO. It's just a pretty gloss. This is all it is. Like, there's not, let's see, where can I put you? I'm running out of room. There's not a lot of color, just a little hint. So perfect for like, you just need to run out to the grocery store. Or my Hanalei lip balm. I love the Hanalei products. But definitely get it on sale. And they have sales all the time. Beautiful lip balm. This is the Disney Little Mermaid, made from, I think from Revolution. It's just pretty. It's just a topper, and it's just pretty. There's it right there. So, beautiful topper. This is probably like the surprise of I don't know, everything for me. I think this was also in the Macy's. This is Sea Salt Surf. It's Wood Cream Jasmine. It's from the, it's a roll-on, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. Like, really, like, natural. Oh, very subtle. I'm not a huge scent person. Like, if it's a strong scent, I'm probably not going to like it. I'm gonna have a headache by midday. Not with this. I really, really like this, and I will definitely be looking for that on sale. What else we got in here? No, it's a lot. Kokie Cosmetics. This is the 20C. This is the full coverage foundation. This is like probably my favorite foundation. Love this. I'm really kind of like between a 10C and a 20C. They don't have a 15C, which is probably why it gets a 4. And I have repurchased this multiple times. The NARS, this is the Orgasm. I mean, it's just a stunning blush. It looks beautiful on everyone. This is CoverGirl. This was the Serum Moisturizer Primer. This I used on vacation when I did have a little too much sun, and the green did help neutralize that, so I didn't look completely ridiculous going out. This is definitely one I would purchase again. Keys Soul Care. This is their cleansing balm. I mean, it's a great cleansing balm. I put this right up there with Elemis. So if you can get this on sale, get it. And it probably starts at a cheaper, I think it starts at a cheaper price point than Elemis. Few more things in this one, and then we only have a couple of Sizzles. The Pure by Barbie lippy. It's just a pretty lippy, and you know, it's Barbie. I used it because it was Barbie. And you know, it's starting to get a little dried out because I've had it in my collection for a while, but it is just such a pretty color. And I mean, come on, look at that packaging. The Benefit Benetint, I really like this. It surprises me all the time because it looks so dark going on, and I'm always like, how in the heck is that going to work as a blush on me? But it blends out beautifully and gives you just that nice flush. So even on my pale skin. And I have a bunch of palettes in here. Not a bunch, but this is the Cab Cosmetics Volume 1 Contour Palette. It just came in the Glossy Box Advent Calendar for last year. It's just pretty, you know, it works. It has beautiful shades. For me, I ended up using the top row a lot more than the bottom row, although the nude is probably okay. These seem a little bit more cool toned to me and a little bit lighter, which is what I need. The Wander Beauty Wondrous. I know people complain about Wander Beauty, complain about this palette. I love this palette. I mean, you can see how well loved this palette has been. And I reached for this all the time last month. All the time. Particularly love this Enchanted shade. Used this Flourish a little bit, although it's getting hard pan. So, this one, used this a lot. Used Overnight down here a lot, and a couple of the kind of gold shimmers. It's just, to me, a beautiful palette for me. Just the colors I want. And the Glam Light Street Taco. This was stepping way, way outside my comfort zone. This was stepping way, way outside my comfort zone as far as colors go. But I did manage to use it a little bit last month. I use the carne asada a lot as my like a darker color, or for my under eyes. The red onions, and this one right here. This was just a, let's see, where can I find? It is just a beautiful shade. I used this a lot in combination with the Enchanted in here, because like, which is the top up center there, is getting hard pan. So I would use the red onions a lot with this Enchanted one as a topper. It was just such a pretty shade. I did try carnitas. I did try guacamole. In fact, I tried guacamole and limon. Wasn't my favorite look I've ever done. In fact, I think I might have done it and then taken it off because it was just too uncomfortable for me. Hey, but if you love color, this is a great palette, and it's a great formula. So that's why it gets a 4. All right, and that one color, the red onions, is just stunning. Another one that really surprised me. I had been gifted this. Sherry from Wicked Awesome Lifestyles gave this to me in one of the box exchanges, and I was like, you know, I love, if you know me, you know, I absolutely love Disney. So this is the Disney by Morphe palette, and I have been reluctant to use it. I finally got into it though, and guys, I love this palette. I'm trying to think what did I use a lot. I used Talk Flirty right here a lot. I did some blues. I did use Stunning Games. I think I tried Staring Contest. It's more of a pressed glitter though, and so I didn't like that as much. But this kind of area right here, like these three, I loved the purples, loved. So, I really enjoyed using this a lot, like way more than I thought I was going to. And it's bright colors too. I just think it was, you know, I could make things a little bit, they had enough lighter shades for me to feel more comfortable with this than the Glam Light Street Tacos. So, if I was going to buy one or the other, I'd get this one. The Street Tacos, though, is a very nice one. We have made it. We have made it back to my Sizzles. These are the ones that I have been absolutely loving, would repurchase full price. Some of them, I love them, and they're cheap. They're on the cheaper side, so of course I'm going to purchase them full price. The first one is the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Shampoo. I love this stuff. It is Curly Girl safe, you know, phthalate, sulfate, all those free things. Invigorate with peppermint, tea tree, and eucalyptus botanicals. So if you don't like the scent of tea tree, then you probably won't like this. For me, I don't mind it at all, and I love this shampoo, and it's like $4. I would purchase this over any of the expensive ones. I'm using an IGK one right now that I got in FabFitFun. I can't wait to use this one again, and I'm trying to use up what I have, but I would repurchase this one, and because of how it performs for my hair before I would the other ones. So, this is a definite sizzle for me. And you know, my other hair one that I absolutely love is my Christoph Robin Sea Salt Scrub. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that one. And in my Sizzles, a couple other ones here. And I think this one I mentioned as a sizzle before. This is the Juvia's Place. This is the Blushed Rouge, Volume 4. Are just a beautiful pink, like 2 different pinks. This one looks super bright. It shears out really, really well. Oh, and I kind of mix the two together, but I love this little blush palette. Here's the e.l.f. one that I told you. I said the core was good, not great. This is the Quick Slick, or Sheer Slick, that's what it's called, in Black Cherry. I believe Clinique's is Black Honey. This is Black Cherry, the Slick Stick, and I just like this a little bit better than I like the core one. And let's see if I can, so that was the core, that's this one. This one I think is a little bit closer to the Black Honey than this one, and I just like the way this one feels better. Or this is always out of stock, so when you can find it on e.l.f., grab it. It is phenomenal. I love this one. This is like my must-have, and it's e.l.f. I like it better than the Black Honey. Kind of similar, this is another dupe for the Black Honey. This is the ColourPop Blotted Lip. I think, let me see if I can put it right down here. That's the ColourPop, that's the Slick Stick, and that's the core one from e.l.f. So both e.l.f.'s and then the ColourPop one. For me, it probably goes 1, 2, 3 as far as the order. This one's a little bit thicker. This has, the consistency is a little bit more like the Clinique Black Honey, in that it's not quite as glossy. So still very, very nice. And this was like my Amazon surprise. He's like found it on Prime Day, was like, let me give it a try. This is from Proactiv, P-R-O-C-I-V. Proactiv. It is a spa steam eye mask. Now they had several scents that you could get. I got the unscented one. And when I tell you, when I had a migraine, I reached for this and was like, thank God. I took, I did take my medicine. I put this on. It completely blacks out everything. It starts heating up. I love that it has the little ear things, and, went to sleep for about an hour, woke up, felt so much better. I so love this. I will definitely be picking these up again from Amazon when the current set that I have runs out. It came in a box of, I think, 20, and on Prime Day it was like maybe $14. I think the full price was like maybe 20. So like $1 a mask, which was not a bad price. Okay, so I would buy it, but if I can find it on a Prime Day or find it on sale on Amazon, and I would pick it up then. And again, I'm kind of sensitive to scents, especially when I have migraines, so I got the unscented, but they have ones like lavender and rose and all kinds of other like calming ones, and might have an energizing one, I don't know. Oh, but this is the one that I absolutely loved. All right, I gotta get this mask off. It's about to fall off because it's been on so long. Thank you so much for joining me on this Tea Tuesday. Let me know if any of these surprised you, where I put them. If there's anything that you really love, especially in those twos when I'm like, it's not for me. Hey, maybe you will love it. But let me know if anything surprised you, if you've had a different experience with any of them. Until I see you next time, have a great day. Bye.